After 5 years, he came back and told her something no one ever expected. Now imagine this. You're in a deep, intense relationship for 2 whole years. Plans, promises, moments that felt like they'd last forever. And then, out of nowhere, the person just disappears. No goodbye, no explanation, just gone. Now, 5 years later, you're living your life when a notification pops up on Instagram. That person? They're back. They followed you, liked your old photos, and then sent you a message that hits you like a truck. We need to talk. That's exactly what happened to Emily, a young woman from San Diego, California. And her story, which started like a summer romance, quickly turned into an emotional thriller full of secrets, danger, and a heart-pounding twist. Emily met Jake at a music festival in Austin, Texas. He had that mysterious vibe, like someone who had seen the world and still had 1,000 stories to tell. Banty, confident smile, intense eyes that spoke louder than words. She was sweet, creative, full of energy, looking for new experiences. The spark was instant, the kind of connection that feels like fate. That same night, they shared their first kiss. By the end of the week, they were inseparable. 2 intense years followed, filled with coffee dates in Los Angeles, road trips along the California coast, and cozy nights watching movies together. But then, one day, everything vanished. Jake told her he was heading to Colorado Springs to visit his mom. He kissed her, grabbed his bag, and never came back. Phone off, socials gone, no warning. Emily was devastated. She tried everything, calling friends, messaging his family, emails, voicemails, nothing. It was like he'd vanished off the face of the earth. She spent months stuck between anger and grief. And the worst part? She didn't know if she'd been ghosted, lied to, or if something terrible had happened. Slowly, with therapy, the support of friends, and time, she picked herself up. Graduated, landed a great job at a startup in San Francisco. Life moved on. But deep down, the wound never fully closed. Then, 5 years later, just when everything seemed stable, life hit her like a plot twist. A phone notification. Jake started following you. No way. Same name, same face. That same day, he liked several of her photos, even ones from 2017. And then came the message, "We need to talk. It's serious." Her heart stopped. Her breath caught. Why now? What did he want? Emily considered ignoring it, but curiosity won. She replied. They agreed to meet at a small coffee shop in Seattle, the city where it had all begun. Jake was already there. When she walked in, it was like time froze. He smiled. She didn't. Her eyes said it all. She needed answers. And that's when the story flipped. Emily, I didn't abandon you. I was forced to disappear. What he told her sounded like something out of a movie, but it was real. Jake had been working freelance for an investigative journalist. He'd gotten too close to a corruption scheme involving major political and corporate players. He was threatened, placed into a protection program, changed his identity. If I had contacted you, Emily, you would have been in danger. Emily was in shock. Was it true? He pulled out proof, documents, photos, encrypted emails, contacts. Everything checked out. All that pain, that silence, that heartbreak wasn't a betrayal. It was his way of keeping her safe. But the emotional damage had already been done. She needed time. Jake wasn't asking for forgiveness, only that she knew the truth. But Emily wasn't the same girl he left behind. She had grown stronger. She knew her worth. Still, his presence stirred everything up again. The feelings were still there, now mixed with fear, anger, and something else. Relief. With time, they started talking again. No pressure, just conversations, a few more meetups. They laughed, cried, remembered the good and mourned the loss. Jake wanted to make things right, but he understood it wouldn't be easy. And Emily? She realized forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself. The pain hadn't vanished, but neither had the love. It wasn't like before. It was something deeper, more real, more human. Today, their relationship is different. Not perfect, but honest. With space, with communication, with respect. Because life can turn you upside down. But sometimes, what's been broken can still be rebuilt. And now I ask you, would you give someone a second chance after they disappeared from your life, even if it was for a legitimate reason? Could you trust again? Let us know in the comments. And if this story kept you hooked until now, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell. Because in the next story, the twist might be even more unexpected.